Ayo, how is everybody? February is about to come to an end. I know we've had a little bit of warm weather, at least where I'm at in Kansas City. And we got to talk about what we've picked up this month, all right? And we're not going to spend too much time on these. We're just going to run through them. Now, I picked up about 7, 8 fragrances. Some still haven't showed up yet, but we're going to talk about the ones that I do have. I got about 5 of them here. And let's go ahead and get started on those. I like to be quick and to the point. So one of the first ones I got, I seen a little bit of hype on it. People saying the comparisons and close to it being close to the one to what it's supposed to be duping. They were right, y'all. So on the first on the list, we got Odyssey Mega from Armoff. Yeah, this is like a nice orange, bergamot, lemon, pineapple, like YSL EDP. It's a little bit, like I say with all Middle Eastern fragrances, all of them will tend to be a little bit more sweeter, no matter what they're trying to clone or do. To me, they all will be a tad bit sweeter, but they get close to the profile. So, yeah, I like this one. I picked this one up. I think it was 25 bucks. Don't remember where, y'all. So, I don't, I buy from all kind of places. So, and stay tuned. I'm gonna do a video on the top 3 retailers or discounters you should buy from. But one of them that we got in the month of February, Odyssey Mega, y'all. All right, y'all. Another one that we picked up in February. But before we get into that, make sure you're liking, make sure you're sharing, make sure you comment, make sure you're vibing with me, y'all. I'm just trying to get good at this. So, let me know what I'm doing wrong, guys. Give me some pointers. Tell me something. But anyway, let's get into the next fragrance that we picked up in February. This one I got at Marshall's for 32 bucks, y'all. And yeah, I'm not disappointed in this. This is not a bad fragrance from Coach. This is Coach Platinum on Eau de Parfum. And y'all, this is something that, yeah, I had to get. We got top notes of pineapple, black pepper, stuff. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Sauvage with a little bit of vanilla on the end. This is something, for 30 bucks that I picked it up for, well worth it. And I think it did it on discounters, they sell it for around 50, 60 bucks, somewhere in that range. Getting around 6, 7 hours of longevity on this. Not a bad fragrance at all, y'all, from Coach. This is Coach Platinum Eau de Parfum. All right, y'all. Back to another one that we picked up in February. February is almost out. But this one is a lesson in, you can't always buy a full presentation if you want to get a deal for more juice. All right. And what I mean by that is this one I picked up at Marshall's for $32. And this one, I know retails, I've looked it up, retails for at least 90 bucks or almost in that range, between 80 and 90 bucks on discounters. I'll put that on the screen here. All right. And this one we picked up from Marshall's for 32. This is a 6.8 ounce bottle of Phantom EDT from Paco Rabanne. And get you some decant bottles. You can get you about 50 of them. 10 bucks. It's if you're selling decants or you like the decant a lot, but you get them cheaper than that. But 32 bucks, you can't beat that at Marshall's. 6.8 ounce bottle of it. So, if you're looking to, get a good deal on a juice that you like and you can get a refill bottle for cheap, let's get you some decant bottles. I did the same thing with YSL EDP. I went ahead and I think I had a deal on it for 100 bucks or 150 mil of it. So, yeah, guys, if you trying to make, save your money. If you see a juice that you like that does have refills, and you see them cheap, because people don't tend to buy these for some reason. I've been seeing a lot of good deals on refills. Pick one up, get you some decants, fill it up, or if you run across an empty bottle from somebody who's selling, pick up the empty bottle, get you one of these, fill them up, y'all. All right, let's go. We are back. We got 2 more fragrances we're gonna talk about that we picked up in the month of February. This one I've been on the fence of getting. It's kind of been, on my radar. I didn't know if I wanted to get it. It's reasonably priced. So I ended up pulling the trigger and getting it. They had it on sale for 50 something bucks. I don't remember quite how much. It was in the 50s, but yeah, This one is from Dolce & Gabbana. This is the one. And yeah, I went to Sephora and smelled the parfum they had on display. And to be honest, I don't like the parfum. This one smells a little bit more better. It's a little bit more subtle. Seems like the parfum is a bit more, I don't know, screechy, animalic. I just didn't like how it came off, y'all. So it's more of a vanillic type of fragrance to me, you know, in my eyes. A little bit more toned down. You got a little bit of tobacco, orange blossom, cardamom in that. Yeah, I mean, for $50 for the 100 million, you can't beat it, y'all. Date night fragrance to me. Getting about 6-7 hours of longevity. So, you know, if you're looking to put this in your collection, they got great deals on this, y'all. Go ahead and pick this up. Month of February pickup, the one. All right, y'all. Last one that we picked up in the month of February that we're going to talk about. Now, don't be mad at me. I paid retail for this. I was out and about, you know, in between jobs at work. And, you know, I like to stop at Macy's and Dillard's and, you know, get samples because the ladies know me there. And I ran across this one. It's been on my radar too. And I said, I was going to get this one day. And it's cheaper on discounters. But, you know, I was out and about and just on the humbug went ahead and got this, had a little extra money on me. And I really don't have no regrets. I've heard a lot of people talk about this one, but they didn't like it to me. I've heard a few reviewers say they like it, but to me, this is a great, great spring and winter fragrance from the house of Versace. This is All Fresh Extreme. Aromatic, musky citrus fragrance to me. It's just more of a woody take on the existing DNA, making it a little bit more mature. Like I said, a little bit more woody. So first All Fresh, but you know, it's not as fresh as the original All Fresh. Notes of orange blossom, lemon, pink pepper, lavender, clary sage, Virginian cedar. You know, I really don't know what that is, but yeah, very nice fragrance. Getting about 7-8 hours longevity on this. I say this is gonna be perfect for the summer and spring, guys. So I end up paying retail for this. I regret it a little bit, but yeah, it's not gonna make or break me making that one. But I really don't regret it. You know, this is a good one. I like it. It's gonna be one of my spring and summer fragrances when it starts getting, starts getting warm. I'll save the original, like I always wear it for. It's for the gym. So, yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in with me. This is Fragtail. We're pushing out more videos, y'all. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.